Hi everyone, I'm Sunny Punny. Welcome to my channel. So today we're day 21 of our total package transformation program, and I've been talking to some of our subscribers. I've received your DMs and we're a third of the way through the program, and as you've seen, despite my hectic lifestyle, despite all my demands, responsibilities, I have the same amount of time in the day that you have. I still get things done. And I want to touch upon motivation and discipline, because really that's the difference, isn't it? That's the key. And we're going to break it down, and by the end of this we're going to turn things around, because it's never too late. So we're day 21. If you go back to my first video, I looked beyond average. I was Clark Kent, very basic, very average, and I was not happy. Even for this whole experiment, I had to let myself go. And that in itself, seeing myself in the mirror, how people see me, how my clothes fit, I did not feel confident. And I'm a confident man. And your confidence comes from your physique, your presentation. So if you're not in a good position in life, the first thing as a man, whether you're working, whether you're not working, especially if you're not working, if you're a student, you have all the time in the world. In terms of the gym, you only need 30 to 45 minutes per day. That's all you need. So it's going to come down to how bad do you want it. You've got 24 hours in a day. Are you going to put 1 hour to the side consistently, religiously, so that you can get the results that you want? Or are you going to let each day pass you by and not get the results you want and live a very mediocre life? And for me, I can't let that happen. Even for myself, for this experiment, letting myself go, living like an average Joe. And I want to say an average person. The majority of average people, they're unhappy, they're unfulfilled, they're depressed, they're drinking on the weekends, they're binge watching Netflix or on TikTok, social media, they're not doing anything productive. And what they're doing is looking for quick dopamine hits. And that's through the likes of TikTok, social media, comfort eating, just because they don't feel good. When you're in shape, it triggers so many positive things in your body, such as your dopamine, your confidence, your self-esteem, your aura, your charisma, how women will perceive you, the relationships that you'll build. It's a game changer. And what is 60 days? 60 days is nothing. Even for me, let's keep it real. 20 days in, we're 21 days into the program, so a third of the way through. Look at the changes. I was out of shape, bloated, no muscle definition, no six pack. Even for this experiment to present myself, it was soul destroying. I had to move even quicker. I mean, I gave myself 60 days, but 20 days in, I thought, you know what? I don't like how I feel. I don't like how I look. I understand this is a 60-day window, but even still, I want things to happen quickly. So within 20 days, I've got abs. I'm relatively jacked. You've seen my physique update photos daily, and you can see where I am. And the reality is, even a third of the way into the program, I'm getting compliments in the gym. Women like what they see. I'm starting to feel like myself. And look, I am I'm above average at this stage, and I'm only starting to feel myself, looking as I should, feeling strong, feeling like a man, testosterone's up. I could not even fathom people who are out of shape, lacking the motivation, lacking the discipline. I can't imagine the hellhole or the well that they're in and what they're planning on doing to get themselves out. So, circling back, motivation is going to get you started, but discipline is going to see you through. It's going to come down to how bad do you want it. It's so easy to snooze the alarm, have an extra hour in bed, and think to yourself, you know what, I could do with some rest, I could do with a recovery, I had a big workout, I've got a big day ahead. This is all BS. It's all BS, and this is yourself telling you you're content with where you are. And if that's who you are, then nothing and no one is going to be able to help you. Your parents care about you. I'm sure your siblings will care about you. Your friends will care about you to an extent, your significant other. But the reality is, no one's going to care about you as much as you're going to care about yourself. So if you really do care about yourself, remember, you've only got one vessel. Your body, I like to say, is a traveling bag of your existence. You've only got one, and you can't replace that. You need to maintain it. You need to look after it. You need to put good things in your body to, put it through physical stress. You need to be big, you need to be strong. Think about this as an investment of time. So as you get older, you're not going to be old, you're not going to be frail, your bones are not going to be brittle. It's going to help you see out the later years in your life. So it's all an investment in that regard. And it's just mindset. Waking up tired is normal. Let's keep it real. I do not enjoy getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't even enjoy going to the gym. I'm 34. I've been going since I was about 14. That's about 20 years. Since the past 7 years, it's a struggle. It's a burden. I've been there. I've done that. I've achieved my peak. And it's hard. And we're not going to deny that. And we're not going to act like it's easy. Don't get me wrong. There's a few people out there, they live for it. They die for it. But for me, in the world of business, there's other things going on. There's other priorities. But even still, I know my day is going to be more productive if I'm training, if I've gotten up early, if I've done my body a service, I've had a cold shower, I see myself in the mirror, I take care of myself in terms of presentation, basic things, showing yourself love in the sense of, if you don't love yourself, if you're not your own biggest cheerleader, your biggest supporter, then what is it all about? And the interesting thing is, a lot of people talk about being humble and, you're arrogant. Who gives a fuck? Be arrogant, right? Love yourself, believe in whatever it is that you want to do and it's attainable. But more importantly, with that belief system, apply practical steps, tangible solutions. And that's why what I've done with 20 years of experience in the game, I've got the total package training program. And again, we're 20 days into a 60-day program. From day 1 to day 20, right? I've already got abs. I've already lost 5 kilos. I'm making it happen. I'm in the gym. You can see my videos. Some of them are raw. I don't even do the post-production edits so that you can see when I say I'm training for 30 minutes a day, I really am training 30 minutes a day. There's videos from a couple of days back. In fact, it was yesterday. The video was 33 minutes. And in between that time, I had my intro, did my workout, showed you my results, and we're done. So if you can't make that time for yourself in a 24-hour window, I cannot help you. You need to help yourself. Use this as motivation, but I'm telling you, motivation's just gonna be enough to get you started, okay? Discipline is what's gonna keep you going. The best way to do this is block it into your diary, block it into your calendar. For me, it just makes sense to get up early, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. in the gym, 7 a.m., you can crack on with your day. Just makes so much sense. It's not disruptive. It's really good in terms of the body composition. So look, I'm using 20 years worth of hacks. The reason why I can shred down so fast and turn it on is because I know how the body works. When you're training fasted, like I do, like I advise, you're burning fat, you're building muscle. You're in a fasted state and you're releasing natural growth hormone. You can see in 20 days the results. So again, not having discipline, it means you're weak. And if you're weak, you're not a man. It's as simple as that. You need to look in the mirror and say to yourself, why can't I get out of bed? I can tell you why. It's probably because you're too comfortable. You don't have the intent, you don't have the fire, you don't have the grit. But one thing you're not going to get back is time. So I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on pushing forward, one foot in front of the next. I've invited you to join me on this journey. I'm taking time out of my day to put these videos out and break it down in terms of how easy it is and showing you in real life, this can be done. This is the process. And look at the quality of your life. Look at the relationships that you'll have in the future. Look at the way you'll carry yourself, you'll present, your confidence. I 100% guarantee you, get your fitness right, the quality of your life will soar up because you're programming your mind that you've got intent, you've got self-respect, you're ambitious, you say what you mean what you say, you get things done, you make things happen. Translate that across business, mindset, finance, entrepreneurship, you're flying. So look, it's not too late. You can join the Total Package training program, 60-day transformation. We've got an offer on until the end of this transformation program, 549, 20 years of knowledge, 60-day transformation. You join my community, you get direct access to myself. I'll keep you accountable. I'll check in with you. I'll support you with your nutrition. You'll get the blueprint. And on top of that, we're giving the Involve Midnight Collection, which is the Midnight Zip-Up Jacket, the Midnight Hoodie, the Midnight Performance T-shirt, Midnight Bottoms, and the Midnight Cap. You're getting a full outfit. So this is designed to be optimal for the gym and making you look good outside the gym as well. 549. The link's in the description. It's down to you now. Are you happy with where you are, or do you want to make a change? One thing we don't have is time. We're gone is half the year. And if you want to see out the rest of the year in a situation where you're not happy with how you look, then that's on you. But for me, presentation, accountability, self-respect, physique, it's 100. And that is what's kept me grounded and successful in my business endeavors. Over to you, and we'll see you for the next one.